Let's get real for a second. We've all been there, staring at a decision or a goal, wondering if we're good enough to go for it. And what do? We procrastinate, overthink, and retreat into the safety of Netflix. Because failing? Terrifying. What if we look stupid? What if we fall flat on our face? What if the entire world laughs? Spoiler, they won't. But here's the thing. Fear of failure isn't just a mood killer. It's hardwired into our brains. Back in the day, failure could literally get you killed. Today, the stakes are lower, but your brain still acts like missing a deadline is the same as being chased by a tiger. So let's unpack this. Why are we so scared of failing? And more importantly, how do we stop letting it control us? Fear of failure often starts early, like when you bombed a test or tripped in front of the whole class and felt the sting of embarrassment. Over time, your brain connects failure with rejection, shame, or not being good enough. That wiring sticks unless we challenge it. The result? You avoid risks. You play small. You talk yourself out of things you're fully capable of doing. And suddenly you're stuck, afraid to try because failure feels like the end of the world. But here's the twist. Failure isn't the villain. It's the uncredited hero of personal growth. That's right, failure is good for you. It's how you learn. It's feedback from reality. It's the GPS that reroutes you when you take a wrong turn. You don't panic when Google Maps reroutes. You just follow the new path. Do the same with failure. Take Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times trying to invent the light bulb. But each failure taught him something new. Without those missteps, we'd all still be sitting in the dark. Why does this work? Because of neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself after failure. It literally learns from mistakes, helping you adapt and improve. But that only happens if you face the failure instead of running from it. So, if failure is both inevitable and valuable, why does it scare us so much? Because of how we react to it. The good news? Resilience isn't just something you're born with, it's a skill, and you can build it. Here's how. Tip 1. Reframe failure as feedback. When you fail, don't spiral. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That one question can turn shame into strategy. Failure becomes less about what went wrong and more about what's next. Tip 2. Start small. If a big risk feels overwhelming, start with smaller ones. Speak up in a meeting. Try something new. Each tiny act builds confidence and desensitizes you to the fear of messing up. Like a muscle, your tolerance for risk gets stronger the more you use it. Tip 3. Let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism is fear of failure wearing a nice outfit. The truth? Perfection doesn't exist. You're chasing a ghost. Focus on progress instead. Done is better than perfect, and imperfect action still moves you forward. Tip 4. Surround yourself with support. You don't have to go it alone. Friends, mentors, even online communities, surround yourself with people who remind you that failure is just part of the journey. They'll help you laugh, regroup, and keep going. Tip 5. Visualize failure and your comeback. Yes, visualize success, but also visualize what you'll do if you fail. Picture how you'll handle it, what your plan B is, and how you'll bounce back. That way, when something goes sideways, your brain isn't shocked, it's prepared. Still not convinced? Let's look at a few legends. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before anyone gave Harry Potter a shot. She was broke, struggling, and totally unknown. But she didn't give up. Imagine if she had quit after rejection number 3 or number 11. Michael Jordan? Cut from his high school basketball team. Missed 9,000 shots. Lost 300 games. And yet, he's one of the greatest athletes of all time. Why? Because failure didn't break him. It built him. At the end of the day, fear of failure is just that. Fear. It thrives in silence and self-doubt. But the more you face it, the less power it holds. Every successful person has failed, sometimes spectacularly. The difference is they didn't stop. They adapted. They kept going. So next time you're hesitating, paralyzed by the what-ifs, remember, it's not failure you should fear, it's never trying at all. Because failure? That's just the tuition you pay for growth. If you found this video meaningful and interesting, Drop a comment below and share your experience. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find this content useful. And as always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.